For the roundtable discussion this afternoon, we'll have Harish and Javier from the Microsoft team up with me. And without wasting any further time, I'd like to use this opportunity to introduce our client here, Victoria from Inter-American Development Bank, who's a system analyst really responsible for the whole identity program. And Victoria, can you please introduce the bank and yourself, please?
Hi, Tarun. Good afternoon again, and thank you for inviting me to this webinar to share our experience. The Inter-American Development Bank is an international organization whose mission is to improve the lives of Latin America and the Caribbean by financing economical, social, and institutional development and promoting regional economical integration. The IDB has worked with governments for 60 years. The headquarters is located in Washington, D.C., and our customers are governments located in Latin America and the Caribbean. This is in a nutshell what is the IDB.
Thank you, Victoria. I know you've had a lot of success in your overall identity transformation program in the last few years. Can you tell us a little bit about how you went about this overall identity transformation journey?
Well, everything started in 2015 when our IT management decided to transition from the on-premise solution protected by the network wall to the cloud strategy. We started first by migrating our email system and little by little adopting all of the Office 365 tools. In this journey, we start thinking about how to protect our information that was now in the cloud, and also how to facilitate the access to our system to personnel, to the IDB personnel, and also to our partners, so they could access from anywhere and any device. That led us to have conversations with Microsoft, and as Javier mentioned, they introduced us to the Zero Trust framework, which for us was basically protect our identities and protect our devices. I think this is where that marked the decisive point in our journey with Microsoft, and we decided to adopt Azure AD as our identity solution.
Actually, that's a great point. Great point that I really wanted to ask, in kind of extending that point which you mentioned in the last, was how was your overall journey been with Microsoft?
We started, as I mentioned, by deploying Exchange Online and then adopting several other cloud applications. And at that point, it became evident that we needed to modernize the way that we were securing access and protecting information. So we started looking at the security tools, and we start adopting several of them, like Microsoft Defender. We start adopting Cloud App Security, Azure AD, and in particular, Azure AD Conditional Access, which allow our users to easy access in a secure way. And this was especially important for us because we have our personnel, our projects are located in remote areas in Latin America. So it was important for us that they could access by mobile devices in a secure manner. No? With that in mind, after Office 365, we start migrating all our SaaS applications that at that time we were using a different identity provider. And after we migrate all our SaaS solutions, we start using also Azure AD for authentication and authorization of our internal applications. So we can take advantage of all the security controls that we had with Azure AD. Once we migrate all our internal users, we start thinking in our external users. And then we decided to implement Azure AD for external identities to provide a seamless and secure experience for our partners and also for our employees. And at this point is when we decided to partnership with Edgile to help us to speed up this change.